we're gonna jump into a bit more La-Mulana today. I feel like I had a little revelation. I was thinking about some of the dead-end areas we explored, and I couldn't figure out what to do. I think I might know what to do now. So, we're gonna get back in here and take a look around and see what's what. So, let's jump into it. No, that's going back to the starting menu. There we go. Alright, so last time we left off, we left ourselves in the Twin Labyrinths. And there is something I want to do here, because I realized we suspected it was relevant last time, but we never actually tested it. So what we're going to do is we're going to very quickly go and visit two big statues in this area. If we make our way over to the right, there should be one right here. Lovely. We're going to have to go a bit of a hike to get to the other one. So, we had a message previously that told us to show them the light. And we learned that if you put a flare here, their eyes light up. It's not clear what it does, but we obviously need to go show the other one the light also. So we're gonna make our way back across to the left-hand side, hopefully here without dying, and show the light to the other one. Unfortunately, since I fell down, we gotta loop around again, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. There are a bunch of nasty traps down there, so ideally I want to be in the top path anyway, but since I'm not used to coming at it from this side, we'll probably fall in a couple more holes before I get this properly figured out. Thankfully, the weight only has to be spent once here, because we haven't left far enough away from this room. Alright, they put that there on purpose. Now, last time here, we went and did a little bit of a mini battle with Bahamut, and I think we figured out why Bahamut spawned, which was that when we... Okay, come on, guys. Get out of the way. When we went to the other side, there were 4 witches there, and defeating them spawned one witch with magical tentacle powers, and we didn't kill that one. And then we went back to the main area, which had the other 5 witches that we did deal with. I think that might have been the 5+1. We left that tentacle one alone. Oh no, don't fall in the hole. Yeah, we beat the time freeze boss and got an achievement for doing it without an item that probably would have made it much easier, so... Turns out we made our lives much harder than we needed to on that, but you know. Okay, so here's the other snake statue. I don't know what it did, though. We're probably gonna have to go look around and see if anything is different now, because I don't see any difference in the areas we've been to, but that doesn't mean that there isn't one. It might just mean that we haven't gone to the place where the thing changed yet. So let's go up the stairs and take a little peek around. I was a little curious if it would be up in a room like that one. Not in the puzzle room. We may have to do a little bit of wandering to see what has changed. There's nothing here yet. Or at least nothing that I can see here. There's the room for our little boss fight. So here's one of the rooms that I wanted to test things in. We found there's a little hole in the ceiling here. And in the other version of the area, if you go to the right-hand side here, where I'm standing now, and swing the weapon, it breaks things. But I realized I never tried pressing down. There might be a weight pad in here that we can put something on. There was! What's in the box? Oh, sweet! Another sacred orb. More health! We like that. Because yeah, there was a prize in the other one, but there wasn't a prize in this one, so I realized that that might have been what I was overlooking. And in fact, I think some missing weight pads might be what I didn't see in the Temple of Moonlight. So we're gonna head back over there and go just take a look and see if there's anything else I need to put weights on in there to go proceed further. Now, I don't really want to fall down here for exactly this reason. That's the bad room. Alright, I think I have to warp out now, and that means that we don't get to finish looking around here, because as soon as we warp, I'm pretty sure that unsets the buttons we pressed. So that's unfortunate. but there's not a whole lot else we can do about it at this point. I think we just have to warp out. So I guess we'll come back here later. We found one prize at least. We can come back and see more in a bit. Now there is something else here. In the Chamber of Extinction, I realized there was a tablet that I don't think we read. So what I want to do with it is illuminate this place. There were two things that I was thinking about when I was looking back through some of my older notes. One of them said something about the dragon bone in here, but I don't remember what it was trying to tell us. So we may take a look through here and see if we can figure out what that's all about. And the other is just a little area that we never actually went into because of the way it's arranged. So we'll wait a second here for the light to go out so we can put it back on properly. There we go. Because we need to go up in order to get where I'm trying to go here. So we're just gonna scoot our way past most of these fellas. It's right back near the start, is the thing that I think we've missed. So if we can just bypass these little problems and get over there with all due haste, we will have plenty of time to get what we need. Now, I don't actually know the layout of this part of the level very well, but I believe we are trying to go up here. I don't think we did this previously, because through this side, there's a little button we can press to reach this tablet. A large crucifix lies beneath the land. Beyond the guard of the god of destruction, this large crucifix shall summon Palenque. I don't know what that means, so we're gonna save that one. We have a couple of slots left, but not that many. And here we're at the other side of this, what was it called? Bronze Mirror? Yeah, the Bronze Mirror platform, but it doesn't seem to do anything from this side, so... Fair enough. Not much more to see there. And I don't think there's anything else up here either. Now that we've come around this way, this just takes us back to the start. I just realized we had never actually pressed, gone into that little room and seen what it was, so. Fair enough. Now we're back in the Temple of Moonlight though, which is also perfect because the place that I want, or Temple of the Sun, because the place I want to go is the Temple of Moonlight. So, let's make our way over there. I hope I have enough weights. I don't know how many we need. Actually, the best way to go there is going to be down through the door in here, I think. There, I'm one layer off from where I want it to be, that's fine. Because if we hop into here, this will take us under into the dark side of the Temple of Moonlight alternative. But I wanted to just test. No, it doesn't look like it. I was wondering if there was a dais here that I just wasn't paying attention to. Something we could put our, a weight on to make a difference here, but it doesn't seem like there is. Oh, hey Pixel, I'm doing well. I hope you are as well. I feel like we need to be able to get through here. There's gotta be something in this area that we can do, but I am still kind of at a loss as to what it actually is. I was hoping it would be easy here. You are, save for the fact you have to college tomorrow for your second year. Well, that's exciting. Hopefully the second year goes smoothly. Alright, I was hoping we'd be able to come down here and immediately make some progress because there was something I had just overlooked. But it doesn't seem like we're quite so lucky. We can whack this with an axe, but it'll probably just hurt us. Surprisingly, no. That blue eye is being weirdly generous today. Alright, well, there is one more thing that I wanted to double check in this area, so while we're here, after this, we're off to the Mausoleum of Giants. Oops. Right down to the bottom we go. My bones are broken, but so is he. Alright. This is all well and good. Wastes a little bit of our time, but it's not the end of the world. This takes us back up to where I wanted to be, so we can murder this Anubis. And in this, is there a hidden anything? No, it's just a little dead end. Okay, it was just there to help us destroy that block that we destroyed and discover that there's nothing underneath. Fair enough. Here's actually something else I wanted to test, so we'll do it now. Can you teleport with a fairy? Or do they get left behind? Mausoleum of Giants, here we come. They do come with you. Interesting. That might help if we need to try and take a key fairy somewhere. I don't know if they're always going to be easy to bring to a relevant thing. But what we're actually here for is coming down to the very bottom. Oh, that was bad. Landed right on the spike. The very bottom to come take a look at this thing. Because I realized we have a button that can rotate them. But I'm not sure if we can interact with them in any other way. Like if there's a way for us to change what they are. One of the things that we know we needed from our series of giant-related messages was moonlight. Just to take a quick look at my list of notes here. One of the messages specifically said... what did it say? It was a blanket of countless stars spread over Bado, falling into a deep slumber. So that was starlight, not... Oh, and another one. 'Twas a moonlit night that G started praying to the land. And my theory is that whichever one of these is at the top is the one that is active. So if we set the moon to be at the top, will that impact the giant who wants it to be moonlight? We're gonna go take a look, because if the one that's praying is the one that I think it is, we might be able to gain access to some new stuff if this works. So let's hop our way over this way. I believe one or two more rooms to the right is where the giant we want to be praying is. Looks like maybe that doesn't do anything. I don't actually know if this is the one. There's not much to tell based on this giant's description or appearance as to which one they are. Because it seems to me that we need a giant to do the, like, offering hand pose under this ladder if we want to climb it. There was another giant who did do that pose elsewhere in the level, and it's possible that they were Beidou. So what I want to do as well here real quick is just, I landed on the spikes again, is just come down here and change it to stars and see if that might be Beidou instead. And hey Eisen, I'm doing pretty well today. It was a busy day at work, but prime time to hang out and do a little bit of streaming. Alright, back up to the top. We'll go double check if that giant cares about stars being at the top at all. I don't even know if this is close to being what we're supposed to do here, but it feels like an interesting way to experiment with it, because I still don't know what that machine is for. One of the things that I wondered... Oh! That was in fact it! Okay, we solved it. They fell asleep. Time to go up. I guess that means the state of those tablets can affect things in other places. Also, there's a button there. There was not a button there before. I'm guessing we have to go around to that in order to open the panel from the other side. Because we can get up there, but the chest is still locked. So let's scoot our way around and go see what we can find inside that box. It's entirely possible it's an Ankh stone, and the problem is just that, well, there's no problem. The Ankh stone we found previously was from another area, so we have to find the one from here still. So we will see. But it might be something cool. So let's go activate it from this side. Nice. Now we can swing around, and once we do, we can also check what that message says. We also don't have the map for the mausoleum yet, so it could also be the map. I do feel a little bit silly with some of the things we're missing, but we'll figure it out. It makes me wonder what other things we need to set with regards to the sun, the moon, and the stars in order to make effects happen in other places. We'll find out, though. We got plenty of time. I am going to switch off our flares, though, so we don't waste them by mistake. Alright. Let's make our way around and up. Perfect. What is on this tablet here? Megala is left-handed. Okay, I'm gonna need to know that, I guess. I don't remember who Megala is. Is that one of the giant names we know? Let me just do a quick look at my list of screenshots here. Megala carried a lake to this land and then drew his last breath. So Megala is a giant that we know about. I don't know what we know about them. We know they were the ones who built the tower, and they were also the one who brought the lake to the land. I don't know why we need to know they're left-handed, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Alright, what's in the box? The box has the Ankh Jewel. I was correct. Hey, Allie. Oh, fun. It traps us in here after we get it. I saw this little tile move at the top and wasn't sure what was going to happen. Good thing we have an Ankh Stone, or rather a Holy Grail, so we can just bail from here. I wonder if that changed anything else. Unclear. Unclear. Should move the mouse, though, out of the middle of the screen. Okay, so... where would Megala be? Maybe not even in here? Since they carried the lake, they could be somewhere completely different. We don't know a whole lot about them. We know this isn't them. I think this is Bado, who holds up the world. And I don't think there's any giants up here. Yeah, Fuchsia, we figured out that the... oh, great. We figured out that the... indications of time on the various tablets here can be reproduced with the device downstairs. I don't know what else to call it. It's just a device. But, we already had used that by coincidence to find the praying giant. So, those are the two ones that I can remember. What I want to do again, actually, here, is to see if there's anything that specifically says it needs the sun. If there is, we've probably already found it by mistake, or rather by accident, because we left it on the sun before we left. So, I have a feeling that that's probably what that was about, because we got G praying to the land in the moonlit night, we got Bado sleeping under the blanket of stars. I don't think any of them specifically said they needed daylight. No. That's Zebu in the first room there. But yeah, so there's a bunch of little bits and pieces here, but I'm not sure exactly what else we're doing with them. But for now, at least, we've acquired ourselves another Ankh Stone, so we have the option of trying to fight another boss if we so choose. The main problem that I've got here is just that I don't think we can reach the boss. It might be worth another try, but I don't think we could get over to it. No. Thanks for the little push there, Ghosty. Because over this way, We have an Ankh stone here, but I don't really have a way to get up there, which is the problem we ran into previously. If we jump from the right-hand side, we are just shy of reaching far enough. And same with the left. So, we know where we need to take it, we just can't get up there. Just not quite far enough. So, I thought previously we might have been able to ride on top of the hands, but you just bounce off them if you try it, so that can't be it either. Now, one thing that could be interesting, like this is the endless corridor through here. We know that a hole was dug to bring water down to the tower. The only really big hole that I'm familiar with in this area is the one that is here, that leads you down to this space. So it makes me curious if there's something down here. I think we've looked through this area before previously and didn't find anything, but it does make me wonder if there's something hidden here. So, hard to say really, but there's a little bit more going on here, I think, than meets the eye. What we are going to do is we're going to set it back to the sun again, just in case that matters for anything. And I think we're going to head out from here. Alright, so we got something here, just wasn't anything we can actually use. I think what we're going to do right now is we're going to zip back up to the surface and do a quick check-in with our friend here. Oh, I wish I was rich. Yeah, fair enough. No, he's just back saying nonsense again. Ugh, my arms hurt from sending too many emails. I need to pace myself. Yeah. Understandable. Alright. He's got nothing new to say, that's fair. What we're here to do is buy some more weights. Because otherwise we are going to run out, and we are going to need some if we're going to try and mess around in some of the areas that are interesting to explore still. While we're still here, might as well go grab a quick heal. We've come all this way after all, we might as well refresh ourselves. And once we've got that under control, I guess we have to decide where we want to go next. So, that's the wrong button. We have a bunch of different options here. I think probably the one that I know there's something we can do is in the Twin Labyrinths again, because we can go figure out what we get from those two statues, lighting them up. I would be willing to guess that it's probably gonna be like another Ankh jewel or something. It's not gonna be something that's gonna significantly change how we play. I have a feeling it's just gonna be like a congratulations, you've regained the ability to go and do the next thing, which you still aren't sure what it is. So we're gonna go take a look. Realizing the stream titles are on point and perfect. I mean, it's just alliteration and a little bit relevant to what we're doing. Dragon Lord, I'm glad you enjoy them. This Pyramids one is real though, because I don't know what we're doing in the Twilight Moonlight Temple, and I want to figure that one out. That is on my mind. So we're gonna take a quick detour here into the Twin Labyrinth again. And this time we'll check up the top right side once we light the statues. Because the left side didn't seem to have anything relevant. I always walk into this room by accident. But once we've got a little bit more of a starting point on the right-hand side, we may be able to actually make something happen over there. So we'll take a quick look-see and maybe we'll find something interesting. I wouldn't necessarily hold my breath, but you never know. There might be something cool over there. This is probably the way to go if you're just trying to get up to the top. Not like that, though. That's the worst possible jump. What I meant to say is doing 1, 2... Nope, he came back up right in time, and then going straight across to the top. You only need 3 jumps to get there. But that skeleton does come to life when you get close to him, doesn't he? Alright, well, this is partly why we bought a bunch of extra weights, because the Twin Labyrinth does need many weights. Grab on the wall, there we go. Copy that, proceeding to hold my breath, yeah. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Oh, they stay lit! I don't have to do it again. I must have reloaded a save last time. I just assumed they reset every time you leave the area, because I seem to recall that we lost that being lit previously, but I think that was probably just because we wound up getting trapped somewhere and soft-locked the first time we came through here, so we had to reset it. Interesting. Well, in that case, we're already back to exploring where we need to be, which is perfect. We just have to try not get crushed by the lowering ceiling. Thank you. We fell in the hole, but that's fine because the top path is a dead end anyway. Alright. Over the top. Down we go. Here's the path up. Is there anything interesting up here? Have I ever gone left from this room? Yes, but I don't remember what's up there, so we're gonna go back up and take another look at that room without falling immediately in a pit. What is this all about? There's like a shop up there, but I don't know how to get to it. Yeah. I think this is basically just saying they're a dolphin chariot. Yeah, and this one... Right, the power to stop time. We didn't wind up getting that, but we did wind up beating the guy anyway, so I'll take it. Bunch of cash. I guess we never did come back up here again. Fair enough. Well, nothing we can actually use from there, so let's keep rolling. We're looking for anything that might have changed since we activated those 2 eyeballs. Oh, the elevator came up right as I was hoping to drop down. That's fine. I wonder if we have to go into the other section of the Twin Labyrinth. Because I'm not seeing anything different here. Everything here kind of looks the same as we saw it previously. Is it in the witch's room, you think? No, it doesn't look to be. Okay. Where else could something have changed? Maybe there was more to the instruction. I might have to go back and double check if there's more steps in there. I don't think there was, though. I think this is basically everything. Yeah. Well, we know that the Twin Labyrinth is a very weird place. It's possible that it is in one of the other disconnected segments of the Twin Labyrinth. So, we'll probably go loop around there in a minute and see if there's anything else we can find. There are a couple of places we can drop down. Because now we've opened up these doors, so we can actually go through them. Nothing relevant on that side anymore, unless maybe something shows up in these little side rooms later, but... I kind of hope there's nothing relevant in there. That room is a mess. Do a quick scoot over to the right here. This is the area you have to use that little pyramid piece to get back across. Was this open before? Hold on. This was not open before, was it? I don't think I remember ever coming in here. Oh! Hi! Oh, he's invincible. And stairs have appeared in the top right. We're getting out of here. Time to leave. Don't murder me with that orb. When did this open? I don't remember that tunnel being there. Hold on a second. I'm gonna leave here. We'll come back here later. First, we go to the mausoleum again. I don't know what that was all about. We have an invincible, big Anubis in there. I guess we'll have to go take a look around somewhere else and find some way to hurt him. As it stands, we, well, I guess I should have tried more weapons before I left. It might be that he's immune to the whip, but not immune to the knife or the axe. Oh, interesting. If you change the time of day, they actually reset their position. Very interesting. Well, before we go back there, we're back in the weird section of the Twin Labyrinth, so let's go take a look around in here and see if anything's different. There's one more Twin Labyrinth entrance that we found in the smoke, so we may have to go back there. I'm not seeing anything different here so far, though. Everything here is kind of looking the same as I last remember it. Yeah. There's the fake out Ankh room. And I think this takes us back to Big Brother's room. Yeah. I may just be blind, but I don't think I see anything else in here that's different. Actually, I'll buy some more flares while we're here and have some money. There we go. Okay, so I guess this isn't the place where we go either. That's fine. Let's go quickly back to the Temple of the Sun. I think it was the Temple of the Sun, right? Or if we go down to the bottom, we can get into the Twin Labyrinth again. While we're here, let's just check in with Mulbrook. An enemy that sucks life? Does it happen to have a dog-like head? That's probably Anubis. It seems he's the god of the dead. If you had what's known as the Book of the Dead, then it wouldn't be able to suck your life. But Mulbrook don't know where that is. Oh, what Mulbrook have in Mulbrook's hand right now is the Book of the Dead. So here, you can have it. Okay. Thanks, Mulbrook. Need me to repeat? No, thank you. Then Mulbrook going back to sleep. Great. Book of the Dead. It said you need this to travel to the afterlife. It can seal the powers of Anubis, the god of death. Well, that's convenient. Mulbrook's sleeping right now. Don't wake me. Stop it. Okay, thanks, Mulbrook. I need that, so that's very convenient. And we go straight down to the boss room. And down again, and that takes us into the Twin Labyrinth in the Poison Zone. Is this a door? I think I checked this previously. It is not a door. Alright, well I don't see anything different here either, so I don't know what lighting those statue eyes did, but I have a feeling I must have missed a piece of that puzzle. Do I have a message here from them? Look where the shell on the left hand points. something else. The twins Indigna and Burunun have the body of a snake. The twin statue calls forth the gate's power. Find on the pyramid. Yeah, we got lots of messages here, but it doesn't look like I have that one still saved. Okay, well, I don't know what we need to do with that then, but I guess it's time for us to go back to the alternate temple and go fight Anubis properly now. I kind of assumed it would be taking longer for us to go back there, but you know what? I will take it. Down we go. Wouldn't hurt if we got a little bit of health back first, so if we can kill a couple of dudes and get ourselves a nice full heal, that would be very handy. I wonder if it also meant that the little Anubises can't drain our life anymore either. I guess we can go test that pretty easily here. Oh, I didn't even see that bug. Oh, can't test it from that side. Not easily, anyway. Come on, elevator. Actually, I could just jump in place. I forgot I was trying to test something with him and just murdered him outright. It does protect us. Nice. We are no longer vulnerable to Anubis damage. Alright, let's get over there and fight ourselves a big Anubis. That's pretty handy. Gotta ride the elevator all the way around again, because we ain't gonna avoid a jump that high, but this should help. I hope it makes him vulnerable too, and doesn't just make us immune to him. I guess we'll find out. It'll give us a chance to test more weapons on him anyway. Hello, Anubis. And big Anubis. Oh, he's no longer flashing blue. Probably just means that his head is vulnerable now. Nice flip. Do I need to be taking you seriously? Like, are you a dangerous threat still now that I've declawed your main weapon? Or can I just, like, jump at your face like I'm doing here and get away with it? Just body block your way into me. Well, with the power of the fairy to make it pretty easy to be very unfair, we can try and do more with this. Oh no, let me get my thing back. Thank you. We are dying though, so it might not... Oh no. He's dead. We can indeed just brute force him. Alright, what is in here? Ooh, serpent staff. We know what to do with that. Time to finally go kill Argus! Is it actually an item? Oh, yes it is. You have to equip it. Does it do anything? We just hold it up. Well, I guess we'll find out. Did anything change up here before I leave? Well, looks about the same. Alright, back to the surface we go. We have a place to use this serpent staff already in mind. I kind of appreciate how early in the game they give you the clue about the serpent staff compared to how much you have to do to actually get it. It's a good indicator of things to come with regards to the other problems you're going to have to be dealing with all game. Alright. Right, that one is annoying to climb because there's an angry bird. That's fine. If we have the axe, we can probably kill it reasonably easily, but if we just go over this way and around and up the other stairs, it will be even easier. So I'm just going to do that. A slightly longer walk for much less of a problem to deal with. Alright. Up and over. So... Hello again, Argus. It has been far too long. Do you actually care about this at all? Maybe not. Okay, what does this say? Yeah, weak against the serpent staff. Alright, new idea, new idea. We have to actually have it out while he gets hit. Not just hold it up and then have it weaken him. So, my theory is we can use our rolling shurikens like this. No, that didn't work. Come on, bud. I thought we had a solution here. What do we do with this then? We know he's gonna come towards us, so if I just go Caltrip, Caltrip. Nope. That doesn't do it either. Alright. Turns out I spoke too soon, as it were. Can I hit him with a different weapon, maybe? Is it a matter of, like, pop serpent staff, hit him in the head? Yes! He is vulnerable. That is a dead Argus. Alright. What's over here? Ooh. I'm sorry for lying about the serpent staff. You should visit more often. Yeah, seriously. I don't know what this is. A feather. What does that do? We got the achievement Seek a Higher Place. Obtained the wing. Offering from the Village of Departure. Grants double jump ability. Oh, that's what we're all about. We've been waiting for a double jump. It's me. You took the treasure from our villager's shrine, didn't you? Thief! That was an offering by the villagers. Oh well. The feather has a strange power. Press jump while you're jumping. It'll let you jump twice. You'll be able to jump farther and higher before. And even if you fall from a high place, you might be able to get by with a mini jump. You're going to have to pay for your thievery one day. Can you change directions with your second jump? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so that makes it a little less powerful. I was thinking having a double jump would make Baphomet's fight totally more manageable because we'd be able to jump in and then turn around and jump back. But it looks like the jump only keeps your momentum for the second one. Still very good, but good to know. Hey, Ginger. Oh, I wonder if this guy says anything different now that we killed Argus. Nope. Fair enough. It was bold of me to assume that any poor NPC would have more than one line of dialogue. I wonder if this is actually enough jump now. No, I don't think it possibly could be. I was just thinking, can we get to the top of the waterfall over on the right? But I don't think we could possibly jump that far. It's nothing new for him to say either. That's fine. We'll do a quick save here. Let's put our hand scanner back on, because I don't know if we're going to need that snake staff for anything else at this point, but we've got it, so we might as well keep track of where it is. Alright. On the plus side, killing a couple of little bosses here has made us a bunch of money again real quick, so if we need to buy things like more weights, more flares, what have you, we have the money to easily go do it, so that's a big plus. I think there's still a game cartridge that I need to go buy somewhere. I don't remember exactly where that was. Alright, from here, if we double jump. That almost might be far enough. If we waited until the last possible second to maximize our horizontal distance. I don't know. That might be something. It's interesting how that tent is still closed. I don't really remember what was in there anymore, but I'm worried I might have missed something that I can't go back and get again. Yeah, no, not quite far enough. Okay. That also means, though, that the thing I wanted to use the double jump for, I'm unclear if it'll work. Because... Did we? Yeah, we did. We have a map for the surface. When we were in the... Where was it? Where was it? Was it the extinction chamber? I don't think it was. One of these areas had a passage up into the Tower of the Mother, or something like that. Tower of the Goddess? And it had a big elevator that came down that we needed to go like out and then back in to get on top of, and I assumed the double jump would do that, but I don't think it does. But now I'm unclear where in the world that actually was. So that's a little concerning. If I can't remember where the things I need are, it's going to be quite difficult to go do them. Was it here? I think it was here. It's like one room over from here. Yeah, this one. Because this room has this giant elevator that we can't get on top of. And if we had been able to double jump away... Hold on, maybe we can do it. I think we can double jump around this. Unless I get sniped by a skeleton at the perfectly wrong moment. No, I need to jump standing up straight. We do a straight up jump, drop, and then a jump again while it's descending to get around it. I think that'll work. We just have to go. Standing jump, little jump, like that, but better. We can murder these guys, but I don't really have a great weapon to do it with. Alright, should be coming back down any second now. We're gonna go up. Ah! I clipped it. If only there was a faster way to reset it. If we leave the area and come back in, does it come straight down? Yes, it does. Okay, so that is the faster way to reset it. I don't know if this is gonna work, actually. It seems like it's very, very picky about the timing. Ah, I jumped too far. That actually did look good. The altitude we got there looked like it might have been enough. I just jumped to the right instead of to the left. I'm gonna have no health left. We're gonna go immediately into this area and get killed by the first real enemy we see. No! Stop going to the right after I try and double jump. Alright, we have almost no health left. We're gonna have to go deal with that real quick before we wind up actually dead. I believe there's a fairy in the room to the right here. So presumably, if we can get a health fairy, we can be A-okay again. And have some more time to go attempt that. That is not a health fairy. That's the... I got two knives fairy. She is firing a lot of flares, though. Is that... because I'm holding flares? Or is it... It must be, right? If I change my sidearm, will she change what she does? First, we're gonna come down here to have her light this for us. There we go. If I change this to shurikens... she does change to shurikens. Interesting, so we can manipulate what she's using by changing our equipment. Can I get her to fire a gun? No. You cannot cheese into the gun. Chakrams? Yeah. Interesting. Most other items it seems like she can use. She just can't use the gun. Will she use a shield? No. Fairies can't afford the bullets? I mean, that's fair, neither can I, so I can't be too mad about that. I was trying to see if we could steal her Chakram Aizen, but I don't think we can. Alright, well, I wanted to get a healing fairy so that we could just go back around again, but we did not do that, so I'm gonna have to jump back up to the surface, heal, and then come back down. I do want to try and jump around that now that we have the double jump. Because I feel like it should be possible, and there could be something cool in there. So we'll do a quick detour here, get some more health, and come back and try again. Plus, that'll probably give us enough chance at another fairy to get maybe more health that time. Okay, so let's warp our way back to the extinction chamber. Switch to the flare gun, so she'll light this for us. Switch to the chakram, I guess? Oh, the range is kind of short on that one. It does seem to do a lot of damage, though. Punch right through that guy. Nice. Looks like it is still based partly on my height, which is interesting too. Alright. Let's make it up here this time. I feel confident that it is in fact possible now. Hey, we did it! That's what we're talking about. I want to go read that message, but we're just going to ride this thing up first. Bahamut's Wedge. I don't know what that means. And also, this place seems very small that I have access to. Is it really only these two screens that I'll be able to reach? It's a little worrying. Yeah, it's looking that way. Well, maybe that tablet has a really good message on it. Let's go see. Not a really good message, no. So that looks like it's telling me a place. I think I know what exactly that is. Okay, I understand. I understand. Just for completion's sake, we're gonna go over to the top right side here. Nope, there's nothing up there. That's fine, we learned what we needed to know. What we learned was, I think, how we get further into this area. I believe it's way back at the start, though. We're gonna have to run around and see if I can find the right room. Because the pattern in the background there showed the place that I believe we have to use the demon skull, or the dragon skull, dinosaur skull? Dragon bone. Because it was basically an indicator that was like, yeah, when you're in this shape of room, hit the dragon bone button. So we're gonna go try and find that room. Only problem is, I don't remember where I've seen that shape before. And it becomes very difficult to see in here very quickly. So I don't think it's in any of these rooms. Well, we're gonna go down to the bottom anyway and find out. I thought it was up in here, but I guess I'm wrong. That message would be a good one to submit to VJ Advisor on Twitter. I don't know if I know who that is. I don't know what that joke's about. Oh, I fell in a pit. Great. Okay, well, this did not look like it took me where I thought I needed to go. Because now we know we're looking for that shape. But I thought I knew. Oh, I do know where it is. It's not in here. It is within the woman, which they've made clear previously is the Temple of Moonlight. So that's what they're talking about. Let's go take a look at that and see what happens. I was like, I'm sure I've seen this shape before. We have. It's inside the Temple of Moonlight. It's an account that posts completely out of context tips and tutorials from video games. Ah, gotcha. That's the shape. Right? Yes. That's the shape. I don't know what we do in there. It says to sleep. I thought it was the dragon bone, but there's actually a thing there already. It's a little bit uterusy on second thought. There's also this up here. Oh, that was the wrong button. I was not supposed to push that. The woman needs to hear the ocarina. I think there's something about that too. But we don't have an ocarina, so I don't know what to do with that yet. It could mean to die in there. That could be what sleep is referring to. So we could have to get in that space and then get killed. It would be weird, but it wouldn't be that weird. That side doesn't have anything interesting in it left, I don't think. What else can I do with our double jump? That's the thing that I'm curious about. I can't think off the top of my head of many places where a double jump is really going to change what we can access. It does affect here, because now I think we can get up to the top directly. But we still can't interact with any of these boxes, so don't know what to do with that. Back around again. Is there anything else around here we need the double jump for? Yeah, go for it. We'll find them again for sure. Oh yeah, Aizen, that's true. If we pause, it'll also make us go to sleep. Like this. I remember exactly what it is that makes him do it, but one of those pause areas does it. Oh, you're right, I can get to the boss. I wanted to go fight the boss of the mausoleum. Thank you. You're right, he was just out of reach. Let's jump back to the surface real fast and heal before we go deal with that, because I'm sure it's going to kick our butts. But we do have a major boss to go fight. Alright. Juice ourselves back up. Yeah, perfect. That was a good reminder. There's so much stuff in here, it's easy to forget where I've been and what I gotta do. Okay, down. Down and to the left. Down again and to the left. What's on this sign again? That's the list of the children, right. Alright. This is where we wanted to be, although I did not want to just walk off that platform. That was not what I wanted. Something bad is probably going to happen here when we touch this thing. Every time so far it has done something crazy. But let's do it. No? Why you no push the button? There we go. Ah! It's alive. Are we running? Ooh. We're not running, we're climbing. Okay. We're trying not to get punched in the face. And we're climbing. I am inside his face, which seems like the wrong place to be. Yeah. This seems not great. Let's, You wouldn't happen to be hurt by those, would you? Nice moonwalk there, buddy. Oh, I can just walk through his legs. When did you get a laser arm? Okay. Oh, I can't walk through his legs if he so chooses. And I can't get out. Okay. This fight does some weird stuff. So we have learned. We can't get through his arm unless it's actually aimed down. That's the gun hand, so we want to probably avoid getting shot by that one. But we do want the fist hand coming over here. That's a gun hand, no thank you. Okay, he misses. Ah, I thought that would have been so cool if those rolling shurikens went all the way up him. Honestly, I basically haven't seen anything that makes this good yet. I don't know. So I got 42 of them because they seem kind of garbage. Alright. Do we have any other fun toys here? I guess I could probably... Ow. I guess I could probably just stand over here and huck a chakram at him. Not like that, though. That's not gonna work. Now that he's closer, though, yes. My chakram. Alright, well, it's a good thing we're probably gonna die here shortly, because this has not gone according to plan. It is good to know, though, that the back wall doesn't block projectiles, so if we accidentally fire something against the back wall, it is just gone. I think it will work, just not this time, because I beefed it. The annoying thing is that his face is, like, his only Oh, come on, dude. I was trying to get on top of that. His face is his only vulnerable area, but it's really hard to get over there without just jumping directly at it, because... like... Why is he immune now? That was weird. Let's go back and fight him again. We're gonna try the chakram strat properly this time, without immediately throwing it off the map. I don't know what that was about. Let's take our Ankh Stone back out, please. Ankh Jewel, specifically. Alright, that is good to know though. With our double jump we can cancel the fall stun lock because we can basically hop before we touch the floor. Yeah, I saw that too, Aizen. I think it's because it was hitting the helmet. But I feel like I was standing in a pretty similar space previously when it was working, so I don't know. Alright. We can go up the arm, do a hit, 2 hit, and then jump away. That'll be perfectly safe. The only problem is he actually has to shoot the arm for that to be viable. If he doesn't shoot the arm, we can't be using the arm. So we run up to here, 1 hit, 2 hit, jump away. Easy. Okay. I probably can only do one hit this time, and I didn't even hit him. That's me, good at video games. One hit, two hit, jump away. I mean, if he wants to keep punching, I am down. That's gonna make this fight go very fast. Nope, that time it didn't hurt him anymore. Ah! We're in Terminator mode now. Alright. Is this a living giant that we're fighting, or what? Is this a robot made of the giants, or is it just a, The giants' faces actually look like that. Ow. Unclear to me which of those it is. Whoa, that ricocheted like crazy. My chakram just decided to leave. That's mean. I was using that. Alright. I'm getting hit by everything now, which is not super convenient, but down he goes! Easy peasy. That's the power of having 250 health. We obliterated Sakito. Congratulations, you have obliterated Sakit, but the adventure continues. Interesting how the achievement calls him Sakito, but the game calls him Sakit. Is that the guy that we heard was left-handed? I don't think it was. It was like Mir something is left-handed. Migala, yeah. Well, we have murdered ourselves a giant statue, but that actually means we have access to a whole new area. So it's time for us to go searching. Also, he wasn't kneeling before, was he? He was standing up straight. We're gonna go investigate that first. Hello? Interesting. Sakito is just the Japanese way of saying the way. Fair enough. Oh, is that what he's doing now, Jolly Flying Man? He's currently in the moon state? I feel like we actually saw that previously. We had him praying before, but I guess I just forgot that that was the one who did it. Who does it? All right. For some reason, I thought that was a different giant who did the pose like that. All right. Save. Now, I believe it's over here. Do I have to go up a layer, or is this one perfectly good? This one's perfectly good. Yeah! Door opens. Oh no, we found the ice area. Also, love that pose. Cha! Cha! Alright. I was so excited by the posing and the ice, I wasn't paying attention to whatever else was going around here. The red ruby means passion. The blank sapphire signifies affection. The meanings are infused into the gemstones. Interesting. Are there any of these I know I don't need? Hold on a second, what does this one say? Did we do this already? Yeah, we did this already. This was the instructions on how to get the mirror, so we don't need that one. That's more Eden stuff there. Head for the Tree of Eden with the Fruit of Paradise in hand. We don't have that yet. We've done this. I don't know if if we've done the rest of these. I don't think I need this one. It's just saying that the Endless Corridor is the only place that doesn't have either a Guardian in the front side or the back side. Grind down the pyramid. I believe we did that already. But I'm gonna leave that one in. It gives us a couple of slots to use. I'm gonna save this message in there now. The Graveyard of the Giants, Abuto's tomb. Can I attack these things? Yes. Oh, how's it going, Abuto? You're looking a little worse for wear, huh? Thanks for the cash, though. What is that for? Me! I'm not bald! Ice is slippery! It can't be helped. Good luck! That's a weird message, but okay. Is there a way to get down to that? I don't know. Seems like there should be. Aha! There is a way to get down to it. Gotta use our knife, because it attacks downwards. Oh, interesting. You can see the knife through the wall there. Weird. Alright, well, we wouldn't have had the double jump yet if we had come here earlier, but since we do, we can take advantage of that. Oh, I forgot those are the same explodey things from the volcano. And there's our potential checkpoint, but we won't be able to teleport to it. The illusion has no end. The key to eternity rests within. A demon with a weapon brings forth the illusion. A demon that endlessly consumes life. Alright. That's obviously talking about the... Oh, I keep forgetting to go up their legs. It's obviously talking about the corridor and how to get the key. I just don't know what it wants me to do there yet. That's fine, let's explore this place a little more. We got plenty more to find, I'm sure. It's a weird little platform with nothing on it. We got some bats. I don't trust that block. Can I push this? Looks like no. Because I have a feeling that if I push this, it's going to drop the block above it. No, it drops that block. Sorry, buddy. Oh, no, he's fine. He's fine. I thought it was going to fall on the giant and hurt the guy, but no, he's cool. I mean, hurt, he's dead already, but you know what I mean. That would be how you can get over here normally, but why do you want that? Why do you want to get... Ah, that's why you want it. Alright, understood. What does this say? Oh, I don't have the right item on. No, I do. Why couldn't I read that? Behold the Graveyard of the Giants. It is the resting place for giants overcome by sorrow. Alright. Like it was just a hand sticking down from above. What's in here? This is a bad place. That's like the Metroid tube. Aha! The Temple of Moonlight! Finally! Of course, we can't do it from here. What was that? It just warped us over to this side. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we'll have to go back around the long way to get in there now, but... Okay. Why would I want to come down here if I can't go down the other side? Maybe I can go through the brick wall from that side? Why is this a thing? Strange. How do we go down into the last section then? I'm hesitant to attack things here because attacking things when there's a blue eye around is a great way to get immediately slapped as punishment. Weird. Aha! You do have to attack it from there. I was like, I know one of these is going to make that breakable. What does this say? The light of the god of death delivers death to all living things. Only those who hold the book of death may escape this fate. True. True indeed. We happen to find that, but it's not wrong. Is that all that's in here? Oh. I thought this room was going to connect us to something. But it's just what tells us that we need the Book of the Dead. We just happen to find that on our own. Alright, well, I mean... Cool. We've connected another area of the map together, so that's something. Can I actually walk from right to left through this room, or does it warp me again? No, the warping effect is gone now. Interesting. Yeah, this is very, like, Super Metroid. That glass tube room you blow up and then fall into a new area from. Alright. Let's take a look around in here. There's plenty more rooms here for us to explore. This looks safe. It was safe. Can I use my double jump ability to scoot up here? No, but I can use my Hermes boots to run back up, I think. Interesting. I don't know what all this is for yet, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Time to jump down the hole. Speaking of hole, this is a really big tunnel. Is there a way to hit that hard enough to move it? I don't think so. Alright, well, we'll make note of that platform there mentally, because it does seem like something. We have an icicle wizard. That's fine, he can probably be safely ignored. What does this say? Mu is the nameless one, the one who rises into the sky. Alright. Don't know what that's for yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. Ow. There's an eye in that one. Yeah, we can knock the eye out of that guy. I don't know what it's for, but we can do it, so I'm going to. Unless this says don't do that. My eyes are not hollowed out holes. Indeed, they are not. I can see that. Hi, please. It's not an item. It just fell out. Well, I hope we didn't ruin something by doing that. Oh. I correctly anticipated it was a trap. I just wasn't expecting the trap's problem to work like that. Also, I don't think anything fell out of that chest. I think it was literally just a trap. We can hurt him by not using an attack at close range. But it looks like there's nothing in here. Very rude. Okay. Well, time to go up the right-hand side, or left-hand side then. Oh, it's so hard to control your movement on the ice here. Especially on a small platform like that one. What is in here? Unclear. What are these things? Are they hard to fight? They're hardy, but they're not hard to fight. They don't do anything to us. Okay, so we've got to get that block over to here. Which is a problem, because these two spaces probably need to be filled. Because we can't get it up the foot. We have to be able to push it over that leg. That is going to be tricky. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to do this until we are able to activate that button. Since we can double jump, though, we can come over the top here and take a look on this side, because I'm pretty sure there was a chest or something over here. I believe our same trick from the elevator before might work here. Oh no, hold on, I know what to do. What we do is, we double jump, and then we use our... maybe not quite far enough? Hey, there it is. But the laser's still turned on. So there's that platform that we saw before, and it just descends. How do we turn the laser off? We figured out the jumping part, but not the turning off the beams part. I have a feeling it's unrelated to those ghosts. But I can't be confident right now. Well, it's not going to go up just because we walk up there, so we might as well leave and come back. There won't be a way for us to climb on that side, and since we've dropped down, we're over here now. I wonder... okay, did something change that elevator? I don't remember that moving before. Chest in the top is now open, but I don't know how to get over there. We're opening boxes, we're just not getting the boxes. Okay, we've looped our way back around to the start again, so that's something good. There's still more to do in the top left, because we didn't actually solve that problem, we just kind of went to the right, because we knew there was a save point over there. Once the elevator comes back down, we can try and kill those ghosts and see if that changes anything on that screen. Might be a little tricky to get them all. But if there's only that left side left, we might be able to finish them off easier than I would have thought. Ah! Alright, I'm not going to wait for the elevator again right now, we're just going to loop back around. And come at it from the other side. It's interesting when the game puts a platform that knows you can't possibly cross. So it's basically just saying, like, this is actually a one-way door now. Go away and come back to another side. Because the thing I'm not sure about is if the ghosts would stay dead. No, they don't stay dead. So once you come back to here, they're all back again. Alright, I don't think that's it then. I think there's going to be somewhere else in the dungeon that we have to open up that laser wall. Ow. Those ice wizards are rude. I'm just trying to leave this room. I don't even want to fight them. Go away. Please stop. There we go. Okay. Is there a way to solve this puzzle right now? I don't know if there is. It might be possible, but I don't know if it is. Because we'd need to be able to get the block... where? We'd need to have something in both of these two positions and get the block up here. So, like... if we do it... excuse me. If we do it like this... will this work, maybe? I was thinking we had to use the one at the top at the end. Yeah, so it works in theory, but it immediately fails when I try and push this block. Because now I can't push it any further. It almost works, but not quite. That's fine. Let's go take a quick look over on the left-hand side here. We got a door to another area. A button trapped in ice. And another panel. What does this say? I just want to read it. Let me stop. Art thou the chosen one, or not? Proceed. We shall await thee ahead. Well, that's reassuring. There's some cash. I didn't even see those spikes. We are... Oh my god. That's so bad. I cannot believe that just killed me. Alright, we are actually quite a ways back now. I have to go back into the Anubis room thing again, too. I was like, we should probably just teleport out of here before we die. But then I completely beefed that jump. And reset everything. That's fine. We'll just go around. Do it the slow way. I want to kill this guy even though it doesn't matter. There we go. Not my finest hour, but on the plus side, I don't think most of that stuff that we did in the ice area yet really changed anything. So, we still have a pretty quick turnaround to reset the area, I think. Did I save this one? No. That's the only other downside of having died, is it resets all of the message managing we might have done. Alright, door's open here. Let's go back in. Let's just save that again before I manage to get myself murdered in a different way. Perfect. Pick up the cash. Down the hole. I was wondering if we'd be able to maybe punch our way through the side here, but it looks like no. That's all pretty straightforward. This side was inaccessible. Yeah. There is a door there, though, so there's obviously something in there. There's that elevator that's stuck. So obviously something we did free it, because previously it wasn't moving, and then it was. From down here, we can trigger the quick trap here, and I think we might even be able to just quickly murder it like this. Oh no, I'm standing in the fire. So it's not perfect, but it does the job. We come up here, and we can knife the eye out. Don't know what that changed, but we can do it. Trying to stop your momentum on the ice is tough. I don't know if opening that box actually does anything important or not, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, and we're already back where we were. Ah, right. Ow. I didn't see that blue eye up there, but I should have foreseen it. Alright. Can we get anything to happen here without getting murdered by these puffballs? There we go, one fewer puffball to worry about. What's in the door? Okay. The Tower of Ruin. We'll be back. Alright. Ice physics, thanks for nothing. I'm going a different way this time. It's fine. I didn't want to go there anyway. Hey. Hey, Aaron Sale. I do love the ice animation. It is a very good one. I don't love falling down the hole and dying because of the ice, but it is a very good animation. Alright, now there is one thing we need to go back up and do before we move on from this place completely. Wow, that thing has a huge hitbox on it. And that is, we need to actually go up to the top and make sure we open the chest that we did previously. So we didn't do that last time. And we're gonna get the eye as well. Don't know what it's for, don't know if I'm even supposed to be doing it, but I'm gonna keep doing it until I find some reason not to. Man, everything in here is very irritating. I guess I need an overhand attacking weapon because, as it stands, I don't really have a good way to hit those icicles if they're above me. Come on, little man, get up there! Ugh. La Mesa, you have such a hard time climbing anything. If it's slightly wet, if it's slightly slippery, you struggle so hard. Alright. Around we go. No, that's not around. Around we go. Now in here, the elevator just starts moving again. I don't know why, but something about coming over to this room does seem to change it. We can hit that panel to open this box, even though we can't get it yet. And we ride the ice back up. It's funny how this ice isn't slippery. All the other ice is, but the elevator is not. I do appreciate that, because it would be very annoying to try and climb a slippery elevator. But still, I would have expected them to be more mean than that. Alright, back to the entrance. We're going up again. This time, we're going all the way up. Preferably without getting murdered on the way. Because last time, we never came into either of these upper areas. And I'm curious to see what's up here. That was a terrible jump. The ice physics are very good at making you just throw yourself into the void. Left it is. Okay, up and then left it is. We might as well see what this trap is. It might just drop the tile. Yeah, I kind of suspected it to drop the icicles on me too, but I'll take it. What is this? Those seeking Eden, open the 4 boxes. Seek the 4 pedestals. Within the hands of the 4 who reside in a place bathed in moonlight. I think we found that pedestal. I'll save it anyway, because we've got all the other Those Who Seek Eden messages saved. But I don't know if we actually need that one. I would like to get into that top area and see if there's a secret in there, but the angle was not very good from there, and I immediately fell over. I don't know if the angle from here is going to be any better. It actually looks to be just as bad. Yeah, alright. Those 2 blocks are how you're supposed to get over the top right. We just didn't do it right the first time, but that's fine. Let's go over to the left up here, because there is definitely something in here. There's me bouncing off a bad guy and immediately getting stuck. And doing it 2 times in a row. Alright. Ice physics, you are cruel. There we go. What's in here? Money, it looks like? Yeah, more cash. Alright, well, let's take it out before we die. We'll be back here. We might as well go heal, though, so we don't lose all the progress we've got for another time around. It's a quick trek back in there. It's interesting how many different ways there are into the Temple of Moonlight. Because you could have gotten in there... Well, I guess you couldn't have gotten all the way in, could you? Because there were a couple of things that you had to open from the inside of the Temple of Moonlight. So you could have accessed some of those panels, which might have been able to give you the secret, but you wouldn't have been able to get out again, I think, on the other side. But no, when you push right into that wall, it warps you on the other side. So I guess you could have gotten into the Temple of Moonlight underside from there. Interesting. For now, back to the Mausoleum of Giants we go. The nice thing here is that our access point is right beside the warp point. So even though we can't warp into the backside here, we can still get there pretty easy. Alright, up to the top we go. We have more business. Actually, is this the one? I don't know what that does, but it probably just drops a block of ice beneath us. Or behind us. Yeah. I don't know why we would want that. Would we want that? Ah, we would want that. That gets us to that chest. What's in here? Map? Map! Alright. We have a map of the area now? Yes, we do. Interesting. This map looks very similar to the normal mode map, but not quite the same. Tried to double jump on my way down. Turns out you cannot double jump if you just walk off a ledge. You lose that privilege as you plummet. I don't know why the hitbox from these things extends so far outside the icicle. Seems very cruel to make it do that. They really slap you from far away. Is there anything else we can do with this puzzle for now? I think there might be. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it might. Actually, I think I know it will not. Sadly. Yeah, it slides all the way. Okay. I don't know if that's just because it's on ice or what, but I was thinking if we could move it halfway in between those two steps, we could drop a block on top of it, and then we could slide something all the way across. It would still get stuck here, but it might have been interesting. However, it turns out it is not interesting. So let's go take a look in a different area and see what's going on in there instead. We're not done in here, but I'm gonna go take a look more in this techno place. Ah, there's a button down there. It will kill us if we're not careful. Let's go push the button. That opens the chest, nice, which has maybe a map? No, a sacred orb. We're getting a big health bar here. I cannot complain too much about that. What is this when it's not getting shot by lava? Follow the name that means unnamed. Do I have a space to save this? I think I'm full. Yeah. Interesting. I don't think I need this one anymore. Can I just read it first? No? No, that one's much bigger. Dang. There's so many messages I want to save. Alright, I'm going to save this one manually. Not ideal, but it's better than not having it saved. Ah, it's a crusher. We can just jump in the lava if we want to swim around here. Let's go fast and see if that'll just take us through. Yep. Speed is good enough. Is this a door? It is a door. There was a race that recorded their knowledge on the walls. This knowledge will operate in a mechanical box as a virtual wise man. It shall awaken should a wise man read the mural. What? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I'm gonna record over this one because I think I know what that one is. I love me some absolutely incomprehensible messages. A kind and mischievous spirit. A lonely and mischievous spirit. She means no harm with her mischief. No damage done by unintentional mischief. Is that telling me this one is just punchable? It is not. All right. That's fine. We'll figure out what that means later. Actually, I should manually save it. Did that just describe you? Yeah, well, maybe. No harm meant, though? Okay, those are the vases for this area. Smash that and get some extra money. We're gonna need to find somewhere to spend it eventually. Do we want to go up first or down first? Let's go up first. That is a cool little mecha dragon friend. Okay. Oh, great bird, give us mercy. Will crushing that hand bring us mercy? I got a random question for you, VOV, if you're inclined. When you are reviewing or thinking about La-Mulana puzzles between streams, I've always wondered what you're doing. You seem to come into streams having reflected on things, ideas you think you've missed, and that's nifty. It's not really anything. I'm just kind of thinking about these puzzles in the background while I'm doing other stuff. So it's less of like I have a specific plan. Sometimes it's just I'll read through some of my screenshots. Sometimes it's just I'll be thinking about like, hold on a second, I didn't try this. So it's not like there's a consistent pattern to how I think about it every time. Is this a boss? This is starting to look a bit like a boss. Just a little one, but still. That's a lot of lightning bolts being hurled our way. I'm gonna go the other way before we get murdered here. And let that cool robo-dragon hang out by himself for a bit. Oh. Never mind. I can't go down from here because that pillar's in the way and I'm not allowed to touch it. Well, there goes more of our health, which is going to make it hard to properly fight this thing, if that's what I'm supposed to do. I can murder these little guys to get some experience, but that's going to take way too long, I think. Alright, let's kind of go around the dragon then. If we're fast, we can probably... Oh, that was a terrible time to jump. I think it would have worked if I hadn't timed it so badly. But maybe not. Those like salamander guys, turns out they can burst into fire? I wonder if they can reform after that point. We are dying here, I'm gonna have to leave again. If we come back and we're prepared to fight him, I can probably do okay, but I was not really ready for that, and then attacking the unbreakable retribution wall wasn't my wisest decision. While we're here though, let's buy a couple more weights. Thank you. That should last us for a bit. Unfortunately, every time we leave there, we have to go all the way around, which is not my favorite, but, you know, you do what you gotta do. At least the Mausoleum of Giants entrance is close. And that'll actually let me compare our two maps. I would have thought that the two maps would be mirrored, but I don't think the Mausoleum and the Tomb are mirrored. If we jump into the Mausoleum of Giants... It's map... Oh, I don't even have the map here, never mind. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't even have the map. Alright, we're gonna go up to the top left because there's a bunch of stuff we haven't seen over there. Because I keep getting murdered and then not going back to finish my little explorations. So we're gonna take a look up here. Further left. Where does this go? Oh, there's no door here. It doesn't go anywhere. There is a door down there, though, under the leg. Let's see if we can grab any cash from inside these boxes. Because if there's some money, I bet you there's gonna be a shop in there. Nothing we need right now, though. What's in here? That is a big, giant salesman. Saleswoman. Sales skeleton. All items are genuine. Grab them while you can. This baby's a guaranteed 100% genuine silver shield. I'll take it. You got yourself a good deal. And more. Wait. What? Oh, it upgrades the shield. Nice. This is probably an unbreakable version of the shield. If I had to guess. Interesting. Okay. There's another path down here. We have to figure out how to lower that block, which presumably means breaking the rock in the top left. All I need to do is be able to go through this door and not immediately get bounced back by this weird yellow friend. Oh man. This place is very annoying. Yeah, the music in here is all great. Because it looks to me like if we break this, it'll drop the tile. Maybe not, though? Let's read the message and see what it says. Tujin emits countless beam of lights. Those without a white shimmer will not survive. Don't know who Tujin is, but I guess we need to keep that in mind. Because if we push this, it's just going to fall down the hole and be useless. Do we need a little knife for this? Yeah, we do. Will it just slide all the way across? No. I guess the ice isn't on the top area. Now this looks like it's not open yet. Yeah. Ow. Alright, I shouldn't have attacked that. I understand. Still mean of you though, game. Oh, there's spikes down there. Great. There's a very strong fog in the bottom left, which is very suspicious. That might be a hot spring? It's an anti-hot spring. It's a cold spring. Okay. What does this say? No. What does it say? Money can't buy the real thing. Okay. Lots of cryptic messages. I'm guessing that's saying that maybe our silver shield is a fake. Because the real one can't be bought. Interesting. Is there anything else around here? Yeah, this does just kill us. There must just be a little pool of lava in here, meant to make you think that it is a more useful thing. We don't really have a good way to break that rock and actually get up there quickly. Go up the ladder! Ice is so irritating. Alright, where does this go? To this little panel. A meeting of man and woman. Inside the man, the seed of life is born. Alright. I still don't know what to do with that, but interesting. Hold on a second. There's a section at the top here that looks like maybe it is a passageway. Is there something here? I'm hesitant to attack anything in this area because it has one of those blue eyes. And we fell on the spikes anyway. Alright, time to leave. The ice area really likes making you hurt yourself on the terrain. That's how I feel, Eisen. That is how I feel in there. Just wobbling all over. Okay, Heal ourselves back up. We've been making some good progress here. Is there anything else we should be doing? Obviously, the Tomb of the Giants is important. That techno place seems interesting too. Was there anything in the Spring in the Sky, or the Inferno Cavern, or the Chamber where we needed to double jump that I don't remember? Maybe. The Spring in the Sky had a couple of different things we needed, but they all seem to be based around getting water into the area. They didn't really seem to be based around double jumping. I think we're just gonna go back to the tomb because there's obviously a lot of stuff going on in there, so let's go take another look. So much for jumping over the fist, we just immediately got clocked instead. Alright, so let's go down to the bottom left this time. Because I want to go spend our time in the Techno Ruin this time. If the ghost will let me get up there, that is. Or the wizard, rather. Ugh, please stop. You suck. Please stop. You suck. Alright, he decided to stop. We'll take that. Alright, gotta skip over this little puzzle for now. I might be able to do that already, but I don't know what I'm trying to do in it, so for now, I'm just gonna keep rolling. This also seems like it should be doable. Ugh, I'm just trying to hit the puffball, eyes. That's so rude of you. Leave me alone. You just burned all my health again. No, not a flare kind of situation. Well, it's too bad that the damage you take from that is percentage-based rather than absolute, because it means that we sure have to go back and do this a lot sooner again than we would have otherwise had to. Because we can come back in here and try and fight that big fun lightning friend. I don't know if I think that's a good idea, but we are going to try. Is there anything in our inventory? We're out of chakrams too, eh? Is there anything in our inventory that'll help make this easier? I think we're just gonna run. We got up on top, we're gonna leave. Thanks, bud. Ooh, we got like shadow wolves there, that's fun. They're fast too. Skanda, a large clay doll. The one who holds the golden key, which soars through the skies. Don't know what that is yet. If I come back in on this side, and the dragon starts right there, can I just walk in and slap him a couple times? Not if my aim is this bad, no. Alright, that didn't work. It might have worked, but not with execution that poor. Now we can use the knife to break this from underneath us, but I don't know why I want to come down here. Oh, that's why. Hello? That's a lot of symbols on the walls. I don't know what we're doing with those yet. They're all buttons, or rather, platforms. Are they the numbers, maybe? If you hit them in order? Let's just kill this skeleton first. They are indeed buttons. We have to break them in a certain order. Not that order. Evidently. Well, since we're in the lava, we can come over to here. I hope we haven't ruined that puzzle forever. That would be very sad. I'm a little worried right now that I'm not going to be able to get back up there again before I die. Please stop there, bud. I'm going to have to go back and heal again. I wanted to go check if that room actually stayed broken. Because if it did, then we're probably going to need to reload before we let that stay that way. Because if that is a puzzle that you can permanently screw up, that's no good. But we have to go back and heal first. I definitely was not trying to break the tile when we broke one. Alright, let's warp our way back there again. It's annoying that it is quite of a run from the world we're accessible to, but this time, if I try not to let myself get immediately slapped by a blue eyeball for half my health, we should be able to do a little bit more once we get in there. It does make a pretty big difference actually having a health bar as opposed to not having one. Revelation, I know. Alright. We're zipping back over here high speed. Let's see what we can do this time. I hate these things. The ice is so bad! Stop jumping me through the guy! Jeez. I can't attack here because if I touch the ice with an attack, I get fried for half my health. And the spikes hurt pretty bad too. Everything in here is mean. Alright. We're back in. No longer in ice physics. Let's make something happen. I do appreciate that a lot of the things in this game, if you go right away, then you can squeak right through without any problems. It's if you hesitate that it will murder you. So if you know what you're doing, most of those traps don't actually impede you. But if you are exploring for the first time and are afraid, that's how they get you. Alright. All I have to do now is successfully make that tricky little jump and catch the wall where I need to. Like so. Now there is a little area on the left there, but I don't see how we can actually get into it. It just seems like it's going to drop us back into the area below. Let's scoot back over this way and go back and check the puzzle room, because if it is permanently broken, we're going to have to reset to our last save. Nope, it does not stay permanently broken, which is a nice little concession there. Most things in this game don't stay broken forever, but not all of them don't. Okay, so we got 6 symbols. Do we know what any of them mean? I think... Let me check my actual notebook. I made a note of the first 3 numbers. I don't think it's them. Yeah, I don't see any of those 3 numbers on here. I wonder if those are further in the number chain. And I just haven't encountered them all yet. Like, that could be like 4 through 8, 4 through 10. 4 through 9. That's the right number of numbers. But, yeah. At least now we know that it's not a instant fail kind of deal if you accidentally break one. But it does seem like you have to hit them in the right order in order to open up whatever's in the box. Alright, well, is there anything else we can do while we're here? We can drop down to the left-hand side of that trap, but I don't know what that's going to do for us. Let's go take a look at it since we're here already. But short of that, I don't know what else is going to be viable in here. That's another terrible jump. There we go. Time to leave. Well, actually, we can't. We could jump down here, but that's not going to actually take us to where I was looking at, will it? Unless the trick is that one of these wall panels opens up if we stand on the actual pillar. Like, does this open? No. Ah! Yes! My mistake. The answer was, in fact, yes. I don't know what that changed. It seems like it just opened up this death trap down below. Aha! The Earth Spear! What is an Earth Spear? A spear made from a special metal. It can pierce through the ground, and spear-shaped light shoots down. So, like, it does, in fact, pierce through the ground. And spear-shaped light does shoot down. I don't know what I need to do with that yet. Do I have to break this little gargoyle head? Is that important? It moved. Aha! We can get down below now. Okay, we're making progress here. Just knife it. There we go. Ah, there's another door here. And another message we cannot yet translate. Ow. A big crusher in front of it. Fire. Slimes. Everything bad. I feel like we've kind of hit a bit of a dead end in there now. Is there anything else interesting that we can do while we're here without knowing the combination to that combination lock? I will be curious to try out the Earth Spear in more places now that we have it, but I don't immediately know where we would need it. Oops. Well, we don't have it anymore. I forgot about that. Alright. Back we go one more time. Let's go grab the Earth Spear. We know how to get it now. I should have just warped to safety instead of wandering back through the area. I was thinking we'd head back into here and take a look around in here because I suspect there might be some more we can do in this area still, but now we are dead. So let's go back and grab that real fast. We don't have to mess around with the puzzle room anymore, so that should save us a bit of time. All we need to do is grab the Earth Spear with maximum haste. Alright. Come on now, over the lip. Thank you. Coming in from this side is probably a little safer. It's at least a little faster. Alright. Let's clean this up nice and quick. We just go straight across here so we don't get crushed. Knock him over so we can run past. Straight up here. Kill one salamander. Kill two salamanders. There we go. Jump over the wall. And over to this side. Kill the Shadow Hound. Kill the skeleton so we can't interfere with our jumping. Through the wall. See, I get crushed when I get pushed by one of those things. The skeleton, he just gets shunted to the top of it. Hardly seems fair. I don't know what that button does still. Look at that! Instead of getting crushed by a deadly thing, he just gets shoved around. Alright, Earth Spear, and back over this way. Let's go ahead and... Well, actually, let's just test this real fast. Was this pushable before? No. So that little bracket that's holding onto the bottom of it, you can see a wire goes to the gargoyle. So when we attack this, that little panel goes down, and now we're able to move it. I don't know exactly if there's anything else relevant to us in here. There are some interesting little bits and pieces in this room, but for now, we leave and go save. Because, ow. Okay, where do we want to go from here then? We've got more bits and pieces, but I still don't think we can get to the eye door in the Gate of Guidance. I think that's still going to be locked off to us. The Endless Corridor seems like it's probably still not an option. Going back to the Spring in the Sky briefly. I want to go take a look at the top of this place, because I don't remember what we needed in order to do more in here. Obviously, we need to figure out what to do with the water here. There's a button down the bottom that's stuck. I feel like we're going to need a hammer or something to shove that at this point. That chest is inaccessible still, but we can probably get up to it now because we have a double jump. So I don't know if that matters, but we should be able to jump up there as long as my jump timing doesn't completely stink. Well, it seems like maybe not. Maybe you can't double jump out of water? Seems like you can't double jump out of water. Interesting. I kind of assumed we'd be able to get out that way. I guess not. Alright. We do love the tunes in all these places, though. We still need some way to blow that wall open. Up here has the fish shop. On the right has the laser eye boss. Incidentally, a silver shimmer is probably the silver shield that we acquired. So, the warning for the boss fight that apparently needs that should be fulfilled now. Up here just has a chest and a bunch of stuff around it. Alright. I'm not entirely sure if there's anything else we can actually do here yet. We have this seal though, so that's probably something. That looks interesting. Alright, I think we're gonna start messing with more of the Spring in the Sky now. What was that email?
Me? There are items that look like rocks with La-Mulana script on them. They can be used like keys in these here ruins. If you touch a keyhole, or rather, sort of small round mural with the same symbol, it'll break. With that, you might be able to solve some puzzles.
Yeah. Yeah, we figured that out, thanks. What did that do? It did something. But I do not know what. Alright, let's go around. I think we're gonna need to bring water up to here. We're probably flooding this area, if I had to guess. The bottom has got a hole in it, so that might not be super easy to do, but that would be my suspicion. Now I can whack this and it seems to take damage, but I don't know what that does. Aha! It does make something happen if we hit it enough times. And that brings water in here, so now we can ride the boat. Or not? Are you not a boat? Maybe not yet. You have to bring more water up to here or something. Alright, let's take a look around then. What else can we do? So that opened up the water spout on the left there, which we had a theory needed to be opened eventually. So that's good. If we come back down, have other water spouts opened, or do I just need to figure out what I'm doing at the top there? Aha! The left side is now full of water. I don't think it was full of water before. Let's scooter. Oh, the chest's open! Hold up. I can't get in there still very well. Ah! The water level rose. That's why I can get in here now. What is this? The glove. Gloves that beef up your upper body strength. Block pushing speed increases. Okay, that's time-savvy at least. I don't know if it makes a huge difference for anything we know about yet, but at least it'll save us some trouble. This side is also full. So both the left and the right side of this room are now full of water. Did anything else change elsewhere in this zone? So far, this all looks the same. Doesn't mean it definitely is, but I suspect there's going to be nothing new up the top left here. Because this isn't really where we were expecting water to move anyway. Yeah, this is just a chest room that we already got. Yeah, okay. We can safely ignore that then. That's fine. Back, come on, out of the water. There we go. It's true, Eisen. The button did have a lever which hit a button. There are 2 more gears in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to... No. No, we can move those pretty fast now, can't we? I can't tell if I'm supposed to damage these ones as well. I suspect I am not. I suspect these ones are just now turning because the water is in them. Because we can see the gears in the background all throughout the level now moving. Which they may not have been doing before, I don't remember. What we may need to do, actually, speaking of things that were locked previously, is go all the way down to the bottom. Because that might be... where that switch that was previously locked was, might now be unlocked. Because the chest here had the same kind of lock on it, and it is now unlocked. What I want to check while we're here, though, is up in the top right here. Did anything change in this room? Looks like no. The exploding pig room is just as full of exploding pigs as ever. Is this an area any different? Can I go through these? No. Okay, so if there is anything left to do in here, it is just related to this weird device. I thought it was a boat, but it doesn't look like it is. Or if it is, I don't know how to launch it. Is this what you want? Nope. Unsurprisingly, neither the Serpent Staff nor the Dragon Bone are relevant here. Alright, I don't know if anything else is likely to affect this at all. One day we'll figure out what it's trying to get us to do. One try here before we leave, because it's new. Nope. Okay. At least we know that there is a thing in the water now, we just don't know what to do with it. In that case, it's time to go all the way back down. Actually, I'll just sort of warp to the bottom. That's gonna be way faster. all the way down. Had the wrong weapon equipped though, which is a little bit embarrassing. Get slapped around by a goat. And now, because there is water flooding out the side there, if we come down here, that button is available to press. Don't know what it's gonna do yet, but let's push the button. Great. Something somewhere has changed. If I have to guess, I'm gonna guess that it's right back up at the top where we just were with that boat thing. Yep, alright. Well, let's warp back up to the Spring in the Sky warp position so we can save ourselves at least a little bit of backtracking. And go right back up to the top again, because that is what I'm pretty sure they want us to do. Thankfully, most of it is now riding elevators, which isn't too taxing, but we will see. Oh, our ferry has respawned. We don't really need a health fairy at this point, but thank you anyway. All right. Just gotta wait for the elevator. There it is. So we can come back in this area to the left and see if that's what that switch did. Ah. I see. I should have seen that coming, of course. It's a boss fight trigger because the boss fight's happening on a boat. Well, that's unfortunate because I don't think we saved when we passed that thing last time. So we're gonna have to warp back down and save, because if we die on that boss fight, we're gonna have to come all this way back again. And we don't want that to happen. So let's go around again. One more lap. Now that we've saved, we can safely go to our doom. Come on, elevators. We have a horrible fate to go face. I think if we go through here, it's actually faster than just waiting for the elevator, because when we enter this next room above from the right, I think the elevator just spawns there. If our last, oh my goodness. If our last experiment was correct. Yes, it does. And then I fall all the way down because I forgot about the fish. That is probably the worst possible scenario for making this happen faster, but you know, we'll deal with it. Come on! The flying fish are just here to torment us. Okay, back up we go. And back up we go. Nope. I was trying to save some time, but could not reach it in time. I hate you, flying fish. I just wanted to wait and go back up the elevator, and you're wasting more of my time. I just want to go fight a cool boss, and the stinking fish get in the way. Just jump over that one. The official name of that fish is Surprise Fish. Yeah, I mean, that's what they're for sure. It's just another one of the things in this game that is designed to troll you, undeniably. Alright, let's open the door and see what terrible fate awaits us. Oh. That's different. I don't know what, I don't think I have any sub-items that are going to be useful for this. We can jump on the waves, which is cool. Whoa! This is super cool, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, I think we have to hit him in the face. So I'm going to switch to a weapon that can attack up. Yes, we do have to hit him in the face. So I can do that with the axe. Ow, we are just getting slapped around though. Ow. We're not doing a very good job of... Oh, he dropped mines in the water. That's cool. Not doing a very good job of staying alive for our first fight here, but... At least we're starting to figure out what's going on. Can I jump over these? Yes, they still explode, but if I'm in the air, they don't hurt me. Ow, that does hurt me though. Don't get hit by the fish. Ow, I'm gonna die very soon. Man, he is already being very mean with this attempt here. Very few chances to actually hurt him in there. Alright, that's cool though. Let's go fight this fish boss properly. Now that we have an idea what we're actually doing... This fight is pure hell without the axe. I bet it is. In the original version of La-Mulana, surprise fish blends into the waterfalls even more. Ooh. Mean. Lucky we didn't find it earlier. Oh, you mean before we had the axe? Yeah, I can believe that. Sometimes you just need a Mode 7 boss and your game isn't on SNES. Exactly. Sometimes you just need Mode 7. Come on back down, elevator. I'm waiting for you properly this time. I mistimed the throw, still killed the fish. Alright, let's do this thing. Number of people who do grind out this boss with a leather whip is impressive. I bet, because I'm sure you could have done this much earlier than I figured it out, so... I'm sure there are plenty of people who find it and then do it the hard way. I wonder if I can hit him when he's in that dive attack, if I time my swing right. It doesn't look like it. But oh, dang it. Might not be impossible, though. It looks like if you're in the right spot, the wave actually just kicks you right up. So you can get one hit in for free if you're in the right position there. But you have to be really in the right spot already. And if you're too close to him, you whack off his face, for example. Yeah, that's 2 good easy hits. Alright, this seems understandable now. Maybe not easy, but understandable. Oh, you can hit him when he's jumping you. It just means you're likely to get hit, which is not great for my survival. Alright, lots of things to dodge here, but it looks like we got a pretty easy pattern that time. Please come and let me hit you. Alright, that did count as letting me hit you, but not like in a nice way. Ah, come on. I am running into all of these now. We're getting low on health. I don't know if we're gonna make it this time either. Man, some of these things come at you really fast. I thought if I stay near the center, I'll have a bit of time to react to either side, but that was not the case. Those shots come at you. All right. Let's swing around and get up there again. If we're going for the attacks off of the pop, it might not even be so bad to try and hit him with the chain whip, because it does really throw you right up into position, but I think the axe is probably just going to be more reliable. Oh, I didn't get my fairy because I left too fast. I was like, I know, I'll wait until the last second before I jump on the platform. Well, I guess I'm getting another chance at a fairy. That way I'll be able to keep my fairy for longer, was the thought, but then I fell off the platform, so it didn't matter anyway. Because you have to wait until the animation finishes, or the fairy doesn't actually spawn. Alright. That was actually a pretty fast cycle there, but I fell off the platform again! Come on, game! I just want to go fight the boss. I don't want to get jumped by a fish 1,000 times. Alright. Up we go one more time. Pop open the boss arena. Unfortunately, we did waste a bunch of our fairy time. But so it goes. So we should go straight into the pop-up jumps this time, because it seems like he only starts doing the other tricks after he starts taking more damage. Sort of like a phase 2 move with the cheese puffs. So if we just hit him a couple times while we have it easy here, we should be able to take advantage of that to go into the next phase of this with a bit more health. Not if I keep jumping up into his face, though. That's probably not my smartest move. It's so easy to get the distance slightly off. When you're turning, you drift in the direction, so it's easier to be out of position when it comes to actually hitting him. That was a bad swing. Come on, dude, let me hit you. Please come more into the part of the map where I can hit you. That phase can last for so long. I got a little invulnerable ding that time, so at least I was almost about to hit him. Trying to play it a little safe. Fewer attacks. Trying to make sure we take less damage. But I am still beefing the cheese. That was pretty bad. We got no hits in that cycle. We got him. That was okay. We obliterated Bahamut with the achievement Dangerous Raid. Congratulations, you have obliterated Bahamut, but the adventure continues. We fall off the boat. Oh, this is where this connects to. Wow. Interesting. So you can actually get back into the spring in the sky from here. One thing I noticed is that defeating Bahamut, I didn't see it turn into an eyeball that jumped into the sky afterwards. Maybe I just overlooked something there, but I don't think so. Oh, the boat's down here. Amazing. So I bet you that's how you're supposed to get into here. We did it this dumb way. Once you have a boat, it's probably a lot easier to get up into that cave. Well, we're here anyway. It wouldn't hurt to just... Ugh. I am so bad at jumping in this game. I don't know why I thought that would work. I already know I can't turn around midair. Alright. There's nothing new down here, huh? That's fine. We're making good progress here. We're killing bosses. Getting through all kinds of shenanigans. What else have we got going up here? I don't know if there's a whole lot else up here, really. I guess the only thing that's going to be different now is we can get into the backside of the temple in the sky, or the spring in the sky, because the rest of it's going to be effectively the same. It still feels weird to me that defeating the bosses doesn't actually do anything on its own.
So, you made it! Now hurry up and go buy that newfangled laptop! And let me have a turn at it! With it, you can install twice as many applications! I'll install a ton of games for you!
What are you talking about?
I want to play a shooter game. There aren't too many new shooter games these days.
Okay, he's back in the loop of saying things he's already said before. Let's do a quick save here. We'll loop back around to save number 1, I guess. Does that mean the computer store has a new computer? It does mean that. The Mobile Super X2. It'll run circles around your laptop. Well, it's way more money than we have. But one day, we'll be able to come back here and buy a computer upgrade. If it has twice as much software storage, it'll mean we can actually leave all those things on and start messing around with the video games. See if we can get any interesting combos.
It's me! 2 new models of the laptop you're using arrived at the village. There's one left in inventory at the store. I already bought the other one. If you don't hurry, I'll buy the other one too as a backup machine.
You jerk. Don't do that. I need that. Okay, back to the temple in the spring in the sky, I guess. Because it is time for us to go see if we can figure out where that door is. Because I think, on further reflection, that I have no idea where the ice stone is in this area. Just no clue where it would be. So it's time to go look for it. I don't think it's up here, but it might be, so I gotta go look. It is not up here. Alright, well, at least that was a short-lived adventure. Now we can make our way back towards potentially more profitable zones. It might be down, but I think it's up. We're gonna go up first. Alright. Time to go back up the same elevator again. Not today, fish. Not in here either. where are we headed then? So I don't think it was higher up than this. Was it maybe in that side room? I don't think so. Well, I just walked off the platform, so I will not find out. Oh, okay, we're stopped here. That's a step up from going all the way to the bottom. This room doesn't have it. No. Neither does this one. Okay. So it must be down then, if it's not up here, because I don't think it was in the boss pre-room. That's fine. That's fine. We'll make our way back down. Actually, I'll just warp my way back down. Save some more time. If it's not in here, then I don't know where else it could be, because this will, I think, be all the screens we'll have seen. Is it maybe... Oh my goodness, just fall over, bud. There we go. Is it maybe in the water, like, chain room, where we had to break things off before? No? Is there not one in here? How is that a thing? I feel like every area has one of these. Is it maybe at the very top? Like over the water resets? That doesn't make sense to me. Hold on. Where is this thing? Now I'm a little confused. Let's, it must be behind a wall panel or something that we haven't moved then, because other than that, where else could it be? Or they just get beat up by the same fish 6 times. It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind being attacked by the same fish repeatedly. Unclear. Maybe it really was in the boss room. I mean, not the actual boss arena, but the boss antechamber. Let's make our way back up one more time here. Great. I clipped the edge of the platform. Back up we go. Okay, it's either in the room to the left or it is up right here. It's not here. So I guess it's either in the room to the left or behind a secret panel somewhere. Alright, it must be hidden. There is no room that just has it. Interesting. I wonder where it's hidden then. I feel like this room here, the mirror waterfall, has something going on both sides of this platform. You can see the water pouring off both sides of that tile, even though it goes through the tile next to it. And on the other side, when we go down below here, that's the cue that told you that that secret room was there, that you could descend with the ladder downwards. But on this side, I don't know what that means. It doesn't seem to react to any of my weapon swings there. So I don't know. Because here's the ladder down. Let's just take the knife out for easier wall poking. Just poke on the way down here, just in case, you know? A little bit of curiosity poking. No? Alright, what's in here then, just so I remember? Take the mirror into thy hand, it will reveal the truth of the ruins. There is a hidden side to every room, and the two sides become one. I think this is talking about the labyrinth, the twin labyrinth. because it definitely seemed like that was a lot of do the same thing on both sides of the dungeon, which I think is mirrored. And then that, oh no, that's the mirror instructions. Okay. It's just telling us how to get the mirror. We did that already. Could be both, though, based on the way it's worded. It's not, but it could have been. Okay, well, I mean, I'm at a little bit of a loss as to where to go else here. We might have to come back here later when I have the inspiration to think about what else to try here. I don't know where our doorway is to go next. Above the sun is the spring in the sky. Yeah, we knew that. Yeah, I don't know what else we can do here. I do like that the button there, behind the button, is the Ankh symbol, so it does tell you what you're gonna get by doing that. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, I'm gonna abandon ship on the spring in the sky for now. Because I do not know what else we'd need to do there. One thing that I want to go try real fast. I already know this. I didn't mean to go in that door. I was just turning around. What is this one again? Oh yeah, we did this already. This was the telling us to attack the smiling head in the moon-gazing pit. We solved it without remembering that that was the clue, but we did see that clue previously. So, we go up, we go around, we get rid of Sonic the Hedgehog #1, and just to see if it matters, we hop into the Temple of Moonlight, and we go to sleep. Just to see. Looks like no. I have a feeling what we have to do is go to sleep in that little space, but I don't know how to get in there yet. All right. That's fine, we can work our way around again. Presumably there's still one more locked door that's preventing us to gain access in there. We're past the non-bullshit part of the game, everything that's left is bullshit. Well, that's what we signed up for, so I'll get ready for the nightmare to truly begin then. We know where Baphomet is, so if we want to go try and fight Baphomet, we can. I don't know if we really want to do that, but we can. Let's go take a brief look into Eden first again. I assume nothing has changed in here, because we haven't done anything in Eden, but it's worth a little peek. Yeah. Presumably, we need the Fruit of Paradise, and we come up here, to the Tree of Eden. Which is this. And that'll do something. But we don't have any Fruit of Paradise. Laser Eyes we killed. We ran through Laser Eyes' room a couple of times there while we were running through, searching for the door in the spring. Have I opened this already? Yes. I don't think there's anything else in these rooms. Bit of cash, which will be nice. We want to upgrade our computer after all. I seem to recall we had a clue about there being something in here. But I don't remember why I thought that, and when we came here previously, there was no indication that there actually was anything in this room. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that was a incorrect memory. Alright. What else might we be able to do in this side of the world while we're here? I think the answer is really not much. I feel like we've kind of done the tour of the Temple of Moonlight. It's not going to have its own full boss because we already killed the boss in the regular version of the Temple of the Sun, and the game made it pretty clear that each area only has one boss in either the main or the backside. We know that there is a couple of areas that have secrets that we didn't figure out. So we know the Inferno area has one. Let's make our way back over there. I don't know what we have to do in order to access it, but we know there's some kind of secret in the Inferno Cavern, because... Do I have it actually saved? Let's see. I don't know if I do. No, it doesn't look like we do. But there is a... Is it Inferno Cavern the sign said there was more of? I think it did. I think it said there was more south we could go, basically. And the interesting part here is that there is obviously more south we can go, because there's still an area southwest of this. It's just not clear how we get there. So let's take a quick look around in the Inferno Cavern and see if we can find anything else that'll... Let me out of the lava, please! Okay. I'm just gonna warp back to the top again, because the Inferno Cavern hates you if you fall in the lava. It has no patience for people who want to double-check things underwater. Because the water physics are mean. Okay, so, when we come through here, this is the part that I find curious. There are two down areas from here, and we've never figured out how to get into them. Presumably it is possible, but we have never done it. Or at least I don't think we have. I don't know what we would have to do, or why we are necessarily trying to do it, other than the fact that it's possible. But there is a down from here that we've never been to. It's unlikely to me that it's going to be accessible through that... I always go in this door by mistake, trying to go up the ladder. The Sacrab of Light is something we've never seen, and it's possible it's down there. Let's make our way up to this sign real fast. Yeah, it's telling us how to get into Pazuzu's area. I don't think Pazuzu's area has anything new in it. It's actually on the map already. If we go all the way down to the bottom, though, this area would, in theory, be off the map. But it's actually just there. I don't think there's any way to go down from here, though. Is there any way for us to go further down? I don't think so. This is the Serdab of Light, though. So I guess we found it. So far, all the Serdabs are areas that are off the map. So that does still follow with that one. But, unclear to me as to how we get further down if that actually exists. What else could we have to do here? Do we have to put a rock underneath that statue, maybe? That could be a thing. No? What about if we use our dragon bone here? No. I'm pretty sure the dragon bone is in the extinction chamber. They seem to make it pretty clear in there with a message about the dragon bone showing you the way. snake doesn't do anything for us. He just shoots. There's nothing here. Yeah. There's got to be a way to get down further in the Inferno Chamber. I just don't know how to do it. In the meantime, let's go back to the Chamber of Extinction. We've done some things since last we were here. Maybe we'll be able to do some more things now that we're back. So I think we know pretty clearly at this point that the... what is this area called? Oh, oh, that's fun. Since they throw javelins, they restock your javelins. That makes sense. The Shrine of the Mother, yeah. I think we know pretty definitively that there's nothing else we can access in here at the moment. But what I want to see is... I think this room had the symbol of Bahamut in it. So if we go back up there, now that Bahamut's been defeated, has something changed? I should just reset the room rather than sitting here waiting, but... it's fine. Looks like no. Bahamut's wedge is unchanged. Huh. I thought that might be something, but I guess not. Is there anything else we can do in this area while we're here? We attack the ceiling, maybe? No? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there should be something here with Bahamut's wedge now that we've defeated Bahamut, but I guess it might just be a decoration. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. It was worth coming down here and taking a look, but I don't think there's anything else to be done there. What I do think we want to do is come into here. What happens if we just show the skull in this room? That's the wrong button. Nothing. Nothing happens if we just show the skull in this room. Alright. If we go up, that takes us into a different area again, so that's unlikely to be relevant. We can break the walls in here, but I don't think they have anything good in them. Alright. Yeah, there's another breakable one here, but it doesn't change anything. Alright, because this takes us up into a previous area that has a bunch of Sonics and a Mandragora. We can light another torch here to be able to see where we're going. But I don't know if there's anything else relevant for us in here. We can break the wall here. That just takes us through to this side. There's nothing else left in there. Let's talk about the Endless Corridor. Now, we did have another thing telling us about going back to the Endless Corridor. So it's possible that's where we've got to go. I don't think we're ready for this yet, but let's go take a look here. Because we know right now that the Endless Corridor needs a key. But I don't think we have it. That bingly ding, I think, was just our fairy disappearing, not anything new being here. There's the shop in here, and I don't remember if we've already bought everything from this shop, but we'll take a quick look. Yeah, it's just caltrops and weights right now, that's fine. This one-way door takes us to the key. But we don't have the key. I think we might have a message that told us more about the key. I'm pretty sure this is talking about the mural in here, in the extinction chamber, because there is a big mural in here. I just don't know what to do with it yet. That's what I assume this is talking about. I just don't know what it means. Yeah, I don't have it here anymore, which is a pain. In that case, I guess we just loop around to the keyhole and see if anything changes this time. I don't think it will, though. I think we're still missing a piece of the puzzle on this one. Just for fun, let's pop one of these here. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. As suspected. Alright, well... what else do we have here that we have as a good lead as to where to go next? We have... is there anything left on the surface? I think we've kind of opened all the things that it makes sense to me to do on the surface. So yeah, I don't think there could be anything else there. I suspect there's probably something else I can do with my jump that I'm not thinking of. If we go to the Gate of Guidance, we still have that area with the eye door on the left-hand side that we don't know how to get into it. I don't know if that's actually going to change anything necessarily, as much as it is just a thing that I don't know what to do with. If we go to the Mausoleum of Giants, I feel like we're kind of done there. I can't think if there's anything else that's actually relevant that we know about. The Temple of the Sun. We have that room behind the big Sphinx monster. I don't know how we get in there either, but there's got to be some way to break that. So there might be something we have to do there to try and get ourselves a little closer into all that information, because presumably all of those tablets are going to be giving us something that's useful. I don't think we can fight it yet. I don't think we found anything that would really change the fact that it doesn't seem to take damage from anything we have. But it's a theory. What else? I think that's all I can think of right now in the Temple of the Sun. Is there anything else in the Spring in the Sky? I don't really know if there is. I think what we gotta do is go back to the areas we've explored, but not enough. Like the backside of the mausoleum. I think there's a bunch more to do here in the Tomb of Giants, is that what it's called? That we haven't finished with yet. Incidentally, this door has the number 2 over it, I think. If my understanding of the numbers is correct. So I'm guessing they expected you to come here second. I did not do them in that order, but you know what, it's fine. What I want to come do is see if we can figure out how to open that door at the top. I think there's probably some pedestals we need to hit, though we haven't hit all of them yet. So, if instead of just wandering around randomly, we come and explore this and try and open some of the boxes in here, that'll probably give us something good, because there's a bunch of stuff in this area. This doesn't do anything, it looks like. But at least we've activated it once now, so we don't need to wonder in future. I'm still curious about where moving that eye did. couldn't really tell if changing the eye did anything, practically. Man, that wizard is very annoying. The hitbox on his attack is huge. Does this do anything? I think it just lets you out of this little trap room. Yeah, let's talk about Moo. Come on, wizard. I don't have time for this. Because we know there's a box above us, right here. We have a switch puzzle here, which might be what turns off the laser wall in the actual puzzle above. I don't know what to do here, but we have the ability to shove boxes faster now, so that might make a difference. Let's just take a quick peek up at the top again, just to make sure that everything is fine. Those platforms are back, being unpushed. Yeah, this isn't going to change anything. Yeah, if we want to turn the laser wall off, we've got to figure out what to do with this box puzzle. So let's go take a look at that again now, and just see if we can move on past that particular challenge. At this rate, this one wizard is going to box us out of the rest of the game. Come on, bud, let me out. I just want to leave here. There we go. Okay, so we gotta figure out this puzzle, because evidently this is limiting our access to other cool stuff. So, what do we do with this in order to open that laser wall? Is there anything fancier we can do? Because we can do some dumb stuff. Like I can shove them this way. And then this way, and this is gonna be absolutely terrible. And then this one on top. And then from there, we can loop around over the edge and push it across like this, but it's just gonna fall straight on the floor, so like it doesn't do anything. We can't push them when they have another block on top of them, so that doesn't work. We knew that already, but just exploring our options. If we drop the top one down, we can slide it under here. But the same problem remains. If we stack a block, we can't push the blocks that are underneath it. Or at least I assume we can't, because that has been the rule the entire game. We did just get the glove, which in theory lets us push things harder. Oh, weird. Yeah, that's super weird. Alright, I don't think this is actually going to make any difference for us, but it is strange. We can fall into a gap that doesn't exist, so that's fun. Is there anything else we can do differently here that would help? As soon as we drop these down, they're going to become inaccessible to us. Can I shove it off the ledge now? No, sadly. I was thinking if that worked, the middle block would be here and would be pushable, so we could theoretically get it up the wall. But it looks like that is not an option available to us. Okay. Is there anything else we could be using to help make this happen? I think the answer is probably yes, but I cannot think of what it is. Because if we stop the block on top of any of these blocks in order to change the layer that it's on, the one underneath becomes immovable again, which breaks the whole system. We can put 2 blocks down here at the bottom, but then we can't get anything across the top because this edge is here, which we know from before. We need some way to basically get a block here with another block behind it, and I don't see how that's possible with only 3 blocks. And this arrangement of space. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how that's possible. There's also this room, which has an item obviously inside the ice. So, this is another thing we have to think about. I don't know what we're doing in here either. How do we get a weight inside the ice? And there's an angry eyeball that is just waiting for the opportunity to shoot us and take half our health away. There is one thing that we could try, which might be related, which would be jumping at it from this side. It is it! Alright, that's one treasure chest in our favor. And I jump straight to the spikes again. What is in this one? It is a computer game. Future Development Company. Does that do anything? Mirai. A game focused on problem solving while developing an area. We're gonna have to start combining some of these because obviously they do something together. We know that there are software combos, but I don't know what any of them do right now. So, all these computer games in the 2005 version were actually Konami games. Oh, that's funny. So I had to change them for the developers' old Flash games instead for copyright reasons.
It's me! Among the existing software, some of them show off special functions when loaded at the same time. Some software combinations might emit a wavelength that triggers something in the ruins, boosting your powers or strength. Kind of amazing, huh?
Yeah, well, that tells us that this one is definitely one of the ones that combines to something. If we can get the upgraded computer, we'll probably have more room to test around with it. Oh, I forgot that laser wall's still there. That was not my smartest piece of walking, but you know, we'll do. So I think the problem now is to think a little bit more about this puzzle and what else we could do about it. Can we just break the leg? Is that all there is to it? Is it just like attack the thing here? No. Is it something with the eye sockets? Needing to be not empty. Not that way anyway. Because the leg is the problem. If it weren't for this, we could just get straight to the pad. The trick is there is no pad. Okay. If there is no pad, how do we get to that button then? Do we just attack this wall from this side? Could be. No, doesn't seem to be that. We are dying, so I'm gonna have to go back soon, I guess. Alright, let's warp our way back to the surface. We'll come back down here and see if we can solve this puzzle before we leave. Still nowhere near enough money to be able to buy the upgraded computer, but we'll get there eventually, I'm sure. We've made some good progress today, but I think we're probably coming up on the end of the stream here pretty quick. I'm getting pretty tired. And trying to solve a puzzle while I am at like max sleepiness is a recipe for trouble. So, we probably won't go for too much longer here. But, let's go back and take a look at that room, see if there's something else we can do with it. These little ice cubes are weird. Alright, down we go. Because we want to get that chest, but that chest is blocked by a laser wall, which seems as though it's blocked by the puzzle one room to the left of here. It's not definitely that, but it sure seems that way. Come on. Get out of here, you little puffballs. But yeah, hey, May. Goes well so far. We made a lot of good progress. Killed a couple major bosses. Alright, I think I actually know the solution to this puzzle now. I was very close to it earlier. I think I was very close to it earlier. All we're gonna do is physically block the laser. Yep. Makes sense to me. Once it was revealed that pads can be fake, I now have to be very doubtful of anything that seems like a puzzle that doesn't have a solution. Which is very rude of them, just saying. But at least now we know what's in here. The gauntlet. What's the gauntlet do? Armor that is said to have belonged to the god of weapons. Increases melee attack speed when equipped. Oh yeah, that's way faster. That's a lot faster. How does that work for things like the axe? Okay. I feel like the knife was already obscenely fast. But the other weapons are now also very fast. Sweet. Okay, what other areas do we have in here that are questionably accessible? We know that there is a side area on the right-hand side. That we can't get into yet. It has to be accessed from below, presumably, but we don't have a way to get below. So if we go down into here, this is supposed to connect across into that area, but we don't have a way to do that either. Yeah. So there's gotta be some way to go right there, but I don't know what it is. This area I don't think has anything further for us. We can go down into the... So I think probably a key thing here is that there's going to be more ways that we could have, or could rather, be using the Earth Spear that I'm just not thinking of. That's my current suspicion, is that there's got to be some place that is going to be accessible, or will give us access to new things. Because from where we stand right now, all we've used it to do is access a door that doesn't go anywhere, and I think that's probably not it. That's probably not the extent of its options. So let's run through here real fast. Gotta go back, because we gotta go through here real fast. So we don't get crushed. Take a quick peek in this door again. What's in here? Right, that's the race that recorded their knowledge on the walls. We knew about that already. Oh, it's so much nicer being able to attack quickly. Because this is the thing that we can move, and it looks like now that we've moved it once, it stays moved. So that's a nice little quality of life thing. No more loot in there, that's fine. We don't have a map for this area, so we don't know where we're supposed to be going, but there's clearly a couple of other options around here. What does this say? Will crushing that hand bring us mercy? I suspect that's talking about the time-stopping zoo. Because if it is, then there's probably a hand somewhere that has the time stop ability inside it. Don't know for sure that that's true, but I would believe it. I just don't know which hand we're supposed to be crushing. Because if there's an area above us here... Let's get the axe out to attack the ceiling in this area real quick. No. There is an obvious down area, or rather descent area here. But there's not a clear way to get up into it. We've already gone down through the left-hand side, and the right-hand side is just this puzzle room that we don't know what to do with. Because obviously there's something in here. The question is just a matter of how are we doing it? It is the kind of thing that you could brute force, but I absolutely don't want to do that. It'll be much more interesting if we can actually solve it rather than just smashing them all and seeing what happens for every possible combination. Alright. Well, I think that means that we've got to go elsewhere then. Because this is all that we can access in this region right now. There may be more areas in here, but we just don't seem to have the ability to go to them yet. So I think what we're going to do is before we leave here, we're going to try and beat that lightning dragon fella. Just to see what happens. We have much faster attack speed, so we can probably actually land more hits now. Aha! That did open doors. It opened doors on the left here. I was supposed to kill the dragon, I just was avoiding it. What do we have here? Ah! The translation software has learned 20% of the ancient characters. This is almost certainly a good chunk of the letters. If we wanted to, we could probably use this to manually translate a lot more than the game will translate for us. I don't know if I'm going to want to do that, but we could. The goddess of the mountain changes her form into the goddess that loves blood and war. To assuage her anger, thou must get down on the ground and pray. What hurt me? No, really, what hurt me? I just took damage and I don't know from what. Alright. This is the same room. Can I attack these without getting lightninged? Yes. However, now I can't get up. So I should not have attacked them, even though I could. There is a blue eye in here, so there's almost certainly something. That's a philosopher's seal on the wall there. So, there's probably a philosopher hiding back there. I just don't know what we have to do specifically to reveal them. That's fine. Let's take a look up at the top. That door might have been open already and I just got confused about it. There's a lot more in here. There's a shop in this area, according to our shop detection software. Okay. Thanks for the option to say okay to that game, I appreciate it. What else do we have in this area? Currently, doesn't look like much. Ah, there is a blue eye in here. I just didn't see it because it was hiding underneath our money. I was like, oh, it's gonna be safe to jump around and attack this one. There's no blue angry eyeballs. Incorrect. Alright, is this one safe? It looks like it, but it's unclear. Since that salamander exploded, there's fire going everywhere now. This looks like it's a panel covering something, but I don't know what to do with it. And here's that stinking symbol again. I assume this means we have to do something with the state of the moon, star, sun for this area. But I always forget how much damage that lightning does. Always forget. Well, we haven't saved in a while, so we have to go back and do a couple quick things here. I think this is probably going to be a point where we're going to call it soon, because I'm getting sleepy and I'm obviously starting to make dumb mistakes even more often than normal. So let's just scoot ourselves back to where we were and pick up our loot, so that we can pick this up again next time. I don't think it'll actually be next stream that we pick this up again, though. It'll probably be something else on the next stream. The way I've been trying to organize things in the last little while is the weekdays are La-Mulana and the weekends are something else. It probably won't be Noida this time. It might be Viewfinder. I've been interested in trying that out. Either way, we will see. I got a couple different options on what I want to play, and I might just feel like playing Noida, because I do like that game still. But it would not surprise me if we wind up playing something a little bit different this weekend. So we shall see. Either way, let's grab our items again. I think it's funny that we got the item that made us immune to these ghosts before we ever saw them. Why do I keep sliding off the ledge this time? Come on, let me stay up there. Because yeah, Viewfinder seems like it's right up my alley. So I'm pumped to potentially give that a try. But we shall see. We'll see what I'm feeling on the day. There's our gauntlet again. Time to make it back down to the bottom. We're probably gonna have to dip out of here because this is all backside content. So even if we go back in and kill that little lightning dragon friend again, it's probably not gonna change anything in the actual area. But we still need to go pick up that program from the room to the left. So let's do that real quick too. Nope, it did stay saved. Okay, good. I did go back and save that at least, even if my other memory for saving was not as good. Charge through here real fast. And just for completion's sake, I want to beat that dragon again so we don't have to come back and do it another time. I am still very curious about what the game considers the relevant hand for the Zoo's Mercy, though. That's one that I am very unclear on what exactly they're wanting us to do. Come on, I don't want to go all the way around there again. I didn't get to hit you at all up here this time. Stop looping like that. Alright, well now we're in full lightning spam mode, so let's just reset this a little bit. Come on. Stop that. Ah, I fell through the floor anyway, so we're gonna have to go back and reset it one more time. It would be nice if these little fire salamanders would stay dead. But I keep falling off the platform anyway as soon as the going gets tough, so that's not my best strat. Every time I manage to get hit and fall right back in the same hole. I think this is indeed a good sign that I am getting tired and need to stop doing this soon. I would like to take the dragon out. If we can do that, then I'll be happy to leave. If we start taking too much damage, though, I will just bail, because I don't want to have to go back and do that same puzzle again after this. Oh, it's immune while it's lightning, and you have to kill it before it charges up. Or when it's not charged, rather. I fell in the same hole. Alright, I give up. We'll have to come back and do that next time. I am evidently a little too sleepy to be able to do these things anymore. Thank you for watching, folks. It's been a fun time here blasting through some more of the content of La-Mulana, and now we're getting into some of the weirder stuff, it seems. So we'll see what is in store for us next time. Either way, have a great evening, and I'll talk to you next time. Until then, bye-bye.